Thank you for walking in the spirit of reconciliation.
I walked because it's just one small thing that I can do to be part of the process of reconciliation and to grow a deeper understanding of being on the path together.
I am walking for my father, a survivor of the residential school.
Working in the school districts, I see every day that there isn't enough education being brought up about this, so we really need to raise awareness about it, and that's why we're all walking today.
That you have to listen and be quiet, and that's what a walk is. One step at a time, hearing your footsteps and listening and being with. That's why I walk.
Yeah, my name's Harry Williams Jr. I come from Skookumchuck, which is also known as Skatine, up by near Pemberton area, just past Pemberton area, but that's where I come from. And then on my father's side, I come from Scouts, which is down the road from Mission here. So my Indian name is Babet, means frog, where I come from. So when I was a little boy, I wasn't hopping everywhere. It was just a walk of my life. It felt good though. I sang a few songs. It was also a bit emotional too myself, but it was a great experience.
Because I want to remember all the children who have died in residential schools and who experienced a lot of pain and hardship and loneliness, and also want to take some time to reflect on what we need to do in order to make our relationships right with Indigenous people.
This weekend, 274 people walked, most of us in the Stolo River Valley, which includes places we call Abbotsford, Agassiz, Chilliwack, Fort Langley, Mission, and Langley.
But we also had people doing a solidarity walk in Burnaby, Campbell River, Cloverdale, Delta, Kamloops, Ladner, New Westminster, North Saanich, Penelakut Island, Port Coquitlam, Richmond, Surrey, and Vancouver.
We have some walking in other provinces like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, New Brunswick, Ontario, and also a few in the U.S.
Our hope and prayer is that your walking helped us all move forward on our road to reconciliation. We hope that it raised awareness, or that it deepened our consciousness, or that we learned something, or that we let people know that we want reconciliation.
Of course, there is more for us to learn and more for us to do. We encourage you to learn more about residential schools and its lasting effects on its students, their families and their communities, their language and their land. Justice Murray Sinclair, who was the chairman of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, said that reconciliation concerns all Canadians, so we all need to be increasingly aware of the story of residential schools.
You can start in the places where you live. Learn about the land you stand on and about the people who have been a part of the land for generations upon generations. What was your home called before it was named Langley, or Mission, or Vancouver? What was the story of the places we call home before settlers named and described them with words like Fraser Valley, or Fraser River, Georgia Strait, Mount Baker, Douglas Fir, or Red Cedar?
You can start by looking at the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's 94 calls to action. You can write politicians and remind them of what the Commission has asked them to do. You can start with just one of the 94 calls to action. Pick just one. And if you're an educator, some of the calls to action which are about education might be a good place for you to start. Some of the calls to action are about reconciliation in sport. Some are about reconciliation in business.
We as a group of churches have organized this walk because some of the calls to action have asked churches to promote and support reconciliation and help repair some of the damage which we have caused at the many church-run residential schools. So again, thank you for walking on the road to reconciliation. We hope that you are encouraged to keep walking on this road.